Today we'll be making pesto pasta without cream. For this recipe, you'll need pasta, pine nuts, fresh basil, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. And if you're new here, I'm Maggie, this is No Frills Kitchen, where I teach you how to cook with confidence with nothing fancy required. The pesto comes together in the time it takes to cook most types of dried pasta, so that's what we're going to start with. So bring a large pot of heavily salted water to a rolling boil and add your pasta. Cook your pasta for a couple of minutes less than the package instructs. We'll finish cooking it later in the sauce. Make sure you hold on to a good amount of the pasta cooking water if you drain it in the sink. That's essential to building the sauce. Once you've put the pasta on, go ahead and toast your pine nuts. Now, you can skip this step if you're short on time. However, it only takes a couple of minutes and significantly elevates the flavor of the pesto. Add your pine nuts to a cold, dry skillet and set it over medium heat. Tossing constantly, gently toast the pine nuts until they are really fragrant and golden, only about 2 minutes. Be careful not to burn them, as this can happen super fast. Now it's time to make the pesto. To the bowl of a food processor, add your toasted pine nuts, some grated Parmesan cheese, plenty of fresh basil, and grate in a couple cloves of garlic. Pulse the food processor a few times just to chop up the basil and break up the pine nuts initially. This also ensures everything is well incorporated before we begin drizzling in our olive oil. Scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then with the machine running, slowly drizzle in a few tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. It's important to use a flavorful, high-quality olive oil here, as it's such a major flavor in the pesto. Once it's homogeneous, scrape down the sides and season with salt to taste. Now it's time to head back to the stovetop. And if you love homemade pesto as much as I do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Add the pesto to a large skillet and set it over medium-low heat. Add some of the pasta cooking water and whisk constantly to incorporate. The heat from the cooking water will gently melt the cheese and the pesto, creating a creamy sauce. Combined with the starch from the cooking water, this basically eliminates the need for actual cream. Once the water is incorporated, add the drained pasta and, stirring constantly, cook until the sauce is thick, glossy, and coats the pasta. A few minutes longer. Use some more of the cooking water if you need to adjust the consistency of the sauce at all. And if you're looking to make a chicken pesto pasta, this is the time to add some cooked chicken. Now, all that's left to do is serve immediately. Go ahead and top with a bit more Parmesan cheese if you'd like. And if you liked this recipe, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next videos. Enjoy!